Hello, my fellow warriors. I just wanted to do a really quick vlog. This is going to be kind of I know the last vlog I did, I called, opening up, a heart-to-heart vlog, and I mean, in a way, it kind of was, but this is more so than my past vlogs. The reason I decided to do this, and again, I'm doing this like late at night, and seem to always do these on a Friday night, which I'm off from my job, Thursdays and Fridays, and so tomorrow's gonna be my Monday. So for some reason I always seem to do these vlogs at the end of right before I have to go to work, and everything, or before I have to go to bed for work the next day. But it seems like it's always on Fridays that I that I watch these sort of heartfelt videos from other YouTubers and everything. Like, the last time it was a Jacksepticeye video, where he was, doing a live stream and talking about his, I'm trying to adjust my camera here just a little bit. Sorry. Or I'm trying to adjust, gosh dang it. I hate it when I get sidetracked, because anyway, yeah. But yeah, I watched a Jacksepticeye video where he was talking about how he, about smaller YouTubers and how they should, be themselves and everything. Well, sorry. This time around, it was Matthew Santoro. I've been subscribed to him for, I don't know, 2-3 years now, something like that. It's been a while, but it was a vlog video that he did that just happened to pop up in my feed. And so I decided, I was going to go ahead and watch it. I haven't watched one of his videos in a while. Well, no, actually, I can't say that, because I watched one just a week ago, I think. But I'm subscribed to one of his channels. It's whichever one it is, where he does his top 10 videos and everything. So I was subscribed to that, and I was watching it. Gosh dang it! I'm tired, and my mouth throws out words before my brain can process what I'm trying to say. So I say things that don't make any sense. So I apologize greatly. That's one of my main issues, is that I very much have a one-track mind. If I'm thinking about something, or if I'm saying something that I'm thinking about, and then my brain starts thinking about something else, that interjects itself into what I'm saying, or what I'm saying comes out completely confusing and random. But anyway, the Matthew Santoro video, it was titled, I don't know if I fit in anymore, or something along those lines. And what he was talking about is how, he started YouTube 7 years ago, and he said that it's changed so much, and he doesn't feel like that the format that he does his videos in, is relevant anymore. And it started making me think about my own channel and everything, because he specifically said that other YouTubers have kind of changed their style of doing things, and their format, so that they could keep up with the times. And I can't remember the specific ones that he listed, but he said he found himself trying to branch out or change the way he did things, just so he could fit in and be relevant again. And and he said something else. He said that, he's got like almost 900,000 subscribers, and he said only like 200,000 or so actually watch his videos. And he said even then it's mostly people that, from the analytics, people that have come in from a search, rather than, his own subscribers. But that's the thing, though, is I think that's an issue with YouTube in general, is people subscribe to your channel, but then they don't watch your content too much. I mean, I'm not saying that's always the case, but I mean, if you look at, even if you look at, somebody like, PewDiePie or Markiplier or Jacksepticeye or the Game Grumps or Matthew Santoro, the list goes on and on, you'll see that, when you look at their subscriber count, most of the time, if you look at the amount of views that they get on a video, it's nowhere near what their subscriber count is. So a lot of the times, your subscribers don't even watch what you upload. And so he brought that up, and I was thinking, well, you can't really go by that, because it doesn't necessarily mean anything. But the part that did get me, though, was when he was talking about how he's tried changing his way of doing things, and he said one of the things he did was he created a gaming channel, because that's all the rage. I've got a gaming channel. Almost everybody has a gaming channel these days. Look at Matthias, and Team Edge, they created Team Edge Gaming. So, everybody's trying to get into the let's play, video game, type videos and everything, because that's what's hot right now on YouTube, and it's been hot for a while. Who knows, that may change, tomorrow. Tomorrow, everybody may just decide, why am I sitting here watching somebody play a video game when I can go do it myself, And actually, that's one thing I've always kind of wondered, is why do you watch us play video games, A lot of times it's the personality of the person doing the video and everything. Because, like the guys that I listed before, they all have their own personalities, that they're funny, and yeah, it's just entertaining to watch them. It's not necessarily about the game, it's about the personality. Which, in my case, if you're going to watch my videos, you pretty much have to be watching it for the game, because I've got sort of a flat personality in front of the camera. I can be fun to be around, in person, but in front of a camera, it's like I can't, my personality doesn't come out half the time. Now, there's a few videos I've done where I've gone back and, watched them after editing, before uploading, and I'm like, actually, I kind of was funny somewhat in this video, my personality actually did come out, but anyway, but yeah, he said he did that gaming channel so that he could, become relevant again, and he said he'd never done a gaming thing before, so, he gave it a shot, but he said he deleted that channel. I remember I was subscribed to that channel. No, I wasn't, no. Sorry, Matthew Santoro fans. I didn't even think about that. I thought about it, but then I was like, and I could tell he wasn't really enjoying. I think that's the reason I didn't want to subscribe, because when I watched his videos, I could tell he wasn't really seriously into the game, that he was playing. You could almost tell he was just doing it just to, grab people's attention, and he basically admitted that, and so I didn't subscribe, because I was like, this isn't really entertaining, because it's not like, I'm not going to bother to list all the guys, I listed before, but, it's not like them where they play games for the love of playing games and having fun while they're playing the games, whereas, he was just kind of doing it to try to make himself relevant again. And, he said he deleted that channel. And, as soon as he said it, I was in the other room. I was in my recording room, putting away my laptop, and I thought I heard him say he deleted the channel. So I ran back in here and click back further in the video timeline and listen, and I was like, wow. And he said he deleted it because he felt like, he shouldn't have been doing it in the first place. And then, but yeah, when he did that, it kind of made me like, and he said he was tired of trying to be somebody he's not on YouTube just to grab views and get people interested in everything else. And the moment he said that, I was like, okay, I've got to do a vlog myself. Not copying off of him or anything, but when I was debating on what I wanted to name my previous vlog, instead of opening up, I was going to put, I was going to call it This Is Me. But the thing is the more I thought about it, I was like, well, it wasn't really about, me and who I am and, what I want from my channel or anything like that. It was just, there was a little bit about me in there, but mostly it was just kind of, mostly talking about random stuff. But see, this one is about me and who I am and what I want from my channel. I know I've kind of touched on it before, but one of the things, like I said, what he said really, well, okay. Yeah, she's opening up too. But yeah, when he said that, that he didn't want to change, because he said that, one of the things that's become very popular on YouTube is YouTubers attacking other YouTubers, making fun of other YouTubers and everything else. I know a lot of times that's done just in good humor, and a lot of times they're, making fun of their buddies and everything. But there are some, that they just attack other YouTubers for views, and he said he didn't want to do that. He said he actually had a video scripted out where he kind of did something like that, was going to do something like that, but he stopped and he was like, I don't want to do this, and he said I want to have what was it he said, well, basically he said he wanted to have clean content that was, that was more of his style and his personality. And that made me start thinking about my channel and everything. And, when I talked about the channel rebranding that I did and everything, because originally, for those of you that are newer subscribers, I used to go by, and if you go back, watch any of my older videos from back before June of last year, yeah, you'll easily be able to see it. But I went by the name The Game Warrior, and I was just trying to be like a normal mainstream Let's Play YouTuber, just like everybody else, cursing, swearing, dirty humor, whatever it took to to grab views and everything. But then the closer, then I started to change just when I turned back, to my faith again. And the closer I got to God, the more I realized, I don't want to do this anymore. And it wasn't just because of my faith, it's because it's not who I was. And I never felt right while I was doing those things, and I did that for years too. I mean, even in my personal life, I was going around cursing and swearing and, and using dirty humor and stuff like that. And that's one of the reasons I didn't upload a whole lot, the year, previous to the rebranding, was because I wasn't feeling it anymore, because it wasn't me. I was playing a character or playing a part, I was being again, somebody I wasn't. And then I decided to do the rebranding. Well, after that, I was kind of like, okay, now what do I do? So I was like, nobody's going to watch my stuff, because I'm not one of those guys that, is willing to just, make dirty jokes and curse and you know, whatever, you know. And I'm not putting down those guys, 'cause like I said, I'm subscribed to a lot of those guys and watch them, you know, and they are entertaining. But I was like, that's not me. That's not who I am, you know. I only feel right playing video games when, you know, I don't get mad at them, when I, you know, and, you know, when I'm in front of the camera, I don't, you know, use that kind of language and everything. And like I said, you know, I realized, you know, nobody's gonna watch this. You know, I'm gonna start uploading again, and nobody's gonna watch it, because they don't want to. You guys don't want to see, you know, me play a video game, you know, because I don't have, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? The outgoing personality that those other guys do. But then I was like, you know what? I don't care though, because I'm doing YouTube now for a specific reason. You know, I mean, yes, I still play the games, you know, and it's mostly game videos that I upload, but you know, I wanted to sprinkle in there a little bit of, you know, vlogs, you know, where I talk about my faith, you know, and maybe, you know, if you are interested in what you're hearing, you know, maybe it would, you know, what's the word I'm looking for here? I almost want to say entice, but, you know, we'll just go ahead and go with that word. Entice you to, you know, or interest you in you know, my faith as well. And, you know, that's my whole purpose, you know, anymore, is, you know, to try to teach people about God and everything. I mean, yeah, I still play the video games, and you know, I'm not gonna say it like, you know, well, I'm separating the video games from, you know, talking about God and everything, because that's not what I'm doing. Because originally I was quoting scripture at the end of my videos, but then that quickly changed, you know, after the first couple of Skyrim videos I did, because, you know, I realized that that's not. I didn't want it to seem like I was forcing my faith on me. That's the whole reason I stopped doing that. And that's why I decided that was going to happen in separate vlogs. That way, you know, if somebody didn't want to hear that, you know, it wouldn't be like I was forcing it on them. So, you know, if you see a vlog, you know, and you start watching it, and it, you know, seems like it's going to be something about my faith, then you can stop watching it, you know, and then just go watch one of the gameplay videos, you know. But yeah, this is me. This is who I am. I'm trying to live a clean life. And am I succeeding completely? No. I still struggle. I'm human. I'm a flawed human being. You know, I'm never going to be perfect. No matter how much I want to strive to be that, I'm never going to be perfect. Not until after I die, you know, and go to heaven. That's the only time I'm going to be perfect. But for right now, you know, living on this earth, I'm not perfect, and I'm not going to claim to be. I'm not going to try to act like I am. I make a lot of mistakes, you know, but in the meantime, I'm going to, you know, be sure my act is as cleaned up as it can possibly be. It's as simple as that. And yeah. So yeah, that's me opening up, you know, opening up about my channel and what I want to do with it and everything. And as for me personally, you know, I'm, you know, just, you know, a quick run through of what you know, a day is like for me on a work day, just to, because I'm going to title this video "This Is Me." And in order to do that, I'm going to have to tell you a little bit about myself, about my personality, about who I am, about my routine and everything. And my routine on a work day is, on the weekends I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning to go to work because I work 6 to 3 on the weekends. And then on the weekdays I work 4 o'clock in the morning to 1 in the afternoon, so I have to get up at 3 o'clock on those days. But I literally have a set routine on everything that I do from the time that I wake up to the time that I get home. And even then, after I get home, I usually have a set routine because I'm very much a creature of habit. But I wake up in the morning, I shower, I get dressed, I come in, I read, I sit in that chair and read the devotional that's sitting on top of my little fan right there. And just short devotional before I go to work, something to get me, pumped up. Well, right after I wake up, before I go into the shower, I pray. And then, I get in the shower, and then I, get dressed, come in here, throw my shoes on, then, read my devotional, and then boom, out the door and to work. Then after I get home from work, my routine usually is to get comfortable, change into my workout clothes, and then I will sit back in that chair again, and I will read another devotional I've got and my Bible, and yeah, I'll spend a little while doing that, and then I'll get back up. Well, I obviously pray before I do read that, and then I'll get up and I'll take my pre-workout and any other supplements that I taking around that time, to help me, to bulk up and everything, and then I'll come in here and I'll work out, whether it's weightlifting or working out, with a cardio video. And then after that, it's off into the studio to call it a recording room earlier. I officially refer to that room as the studio because, it's basically what it is, a recording studio for me. But I go into the studio and I either record, then edit and upload a video, or if I've, record a bunch ahead of time, I edit and upload, and then I come back in here and I plop down on the couch and watch something for most of the rest of the evening. And then it just all repeats over and over again on my days off. My days off are kind of convoluted sometimes because I do things in an unusual way. It just depends on what my mood is, my days off, and whether or not it's a payday. If it's a payday, I go out and I do grocery shopping and then, pay bills, and, and then after that I I usually do my praying and reading and stuff before I go do that, and then when I come back from doing that, then I work out. Sometimes, I don't know, the order's always messed up on my days off, but basically it's the same routine, it's just I have more time to do it in. But most of my days off are dedicated to studying, the Bible and YouTube. That's the kind of life I have, and not much to it, but it's the life I'm comfortable with. It's the life that I've built, and until He tells me, to do something else, then I'm gonna keep doing this. But anyway, so that's a little bit of me. If you enjoy this video, then by all means, let me know in the comments, whether or not you want to see more videos like this, where I'm just kind of open and just being me, not sitting in front of a computer playing a video game, Cause I actually kind of like doing vlogs like this, I used to hate vlogs. I used to hate watching vlogs. I used to hate the idea of doing them. But if you want to see more of this, just let me know. And again, by all means, please continue to like my videos if you do like what I do. because it just really seems like, you know, from what I've heard, the YouTube algorithm that they've got going now apparently goes by likes. It's either likes or comments. I'm not sure anymore. They change, and that's something else Matthew Santoro was talking about in that video. He said that it's impossible to keep up with how YouTube does its thing, because it used to be number of views, then it became number of subscribers, or vice versa, and now it's about likes and comments or something like that. I don't know. It's so stupid. But anyway, yeah, please, if you like the stuff that I do, please like and comment, and you know, obviously subscribe, you know, and click, you know, be sure that you're getting notified, you know. On mobile it's supposed to be a bell icon, and on desktop there's like a gear icon that you can click, and then you can change to where you're getting notified when I upload. But yeah, by all means do that, because I would like to build a legitimate community around my channel, not just like, you know, one or two people that watch my videos every once in a while. I'd like to have a legitimate community, you know, because I don't know, I just want people to enjoy what I do, you know. I like to make people laugh, and I like to entertain people, so, you know, it would be nice to be able to have some of you, you know, actually, you know, stick with it, you know, stick with the channel, stick with me, stick with the community, which there isn't really a community right now, but, you know, that'd be great if you did. So, yeah, I need to go to bed because it's almost 10 o'clock. Yeah, it's almost 10 o'clock. It's hard to read a clock backward. I just found that out. And I got to get to bed because I got to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. So, anyway, thank you for joining me on this vlog. Unlike the last one, which I didn't upload for like a week and a half, 2 weeks after I recorded it, this one I'm going to try to get up as soon as possible, like within the next day or two. So thank you for joining me on this vlog. I am the Holy Warrior. God bless you all.